Welcome to KDKP Noire. I'm K Noire, and today we're just talking K-pop news now. It's been a minute since we've been on here, so we're going to bring you some new and exciting news. Stay tuned. If you're new here, welcome. We're happy to have you. If you're not so new here, welcome back, and thanks for joining us again. So, if you don't know what we do here, we do a little bit of K-pop, K-drama, the mixture between the two, anything else we'd like to talk about, and all things that are positive and uplifting for you. So it's been a while since we've been on here, but I just want to start off by saying congratulations to K-pop Demon Hunters and their historic win at the Oscars. It was a fabulous night for them because K-pop Demon Hunters became the first Korean-based animated feature film to win an Oscar. That's huge. Congratulations to all the producers, all the directors, all the cast and crew that participated or had a hand in that movie. That was phenomenal. But in addition to that, congratulations to EJ and the girls from Huntress X because they won the Best Original Soundtrack. And that was the first time a K-pop song has won an Oscar. So a very historic moment at the Oscars for K-pop Demon Hunters. This was phenomenal. There was some controversy that came with it, though. How could they do that? They didn't get the same time as the other people. I personally have to agree because I felt like they kind of cut them too. But I hope they know that it was so significant that, it doesn't matter. You still made history and they can't change that. I hope that they had an opportunity, which I think they did, which I saw, that they were there and they were able to thank their family, their friends, the other people that helped them along their journey with this movie and the music. So, congratulations. And this is a great thing for K-pop in general. They are still talking about Heesang's exit from Enhypen, and it disturbed so many people. And I get it because Enhypen had such a large fan base, and these guys have sent protest trucks. They've gone to the political side of things. And a lot of people were in conflict about it because they said, why can't he still be solo and still continue to be a member of Enhypen? But Heesang made it clear it was his decision. This was something that he wanted to do. He didn't want to have to balance both. And I can understand that because going solo is a pretty, big step for an artist. You've got, a lot of things going on with that. It might not have been to his best advantage to go or balance both, but I don't know. But it just seems like he was the one who made that decision. But he's definitely the one that can do it. And I think he's going to have great, great success in doing so. So congratulations, to Heesang. Congratulations to Enhypen. That legacy is going to continue. So, moving along, I'm going to talk about none other than the BTS comeback. You had to see this. People were speculating if this was going to be a great comeback for them, and I think it really was. If you look at the Netflix show and concert that they did, they filled downtown Seoul. Like people were everywhere. They packed, and it was cold outside. It was extremely cold, and they were there to deliver their performance. I think at the time, RM was just like in the recovery format with the injury that he had on his leg, but it didn't stop him and the group from delivering a great performance that night. It was phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. They did a little bit of old, some of the new, and I think the fans, really got to see that they were back. And they proved that. And it was great. And if you haven't seen the Netflix documentary of the making of, Airing, which is their new debut EP, as well as how the history behind it came about, you should take a look at that because it is very significant and it was well done. I think if you're going to look at this, you're going to see that these guys have really got the dynamic, the boys to men, the dynamic. They are grown men. You have seen the evolution. You'll see how they came out as boys and they have evolved to grown men, successful in their own rights, but they come back together collectively as a success for BTS as well too. I think I was looking at the Jimmy Fallon interview, and it was very interesting because I saw how these guys, you could see their individualism in the interview, but you could also see the love that they had for one another as a group, that they really wanted to do this for their fans, that they really wanted to come back together. And that was so amazing to see. These guys have their own individual endeavors, whether it be with their solo music or their foundations or their ownerships and businesses and so forth. They've got a lot going on, but they came back together as they promised for the fans. And if you look at the interviews, the documentaries, and things like that, you hear them talk about it was not as easy as people think to come back from the military and come back together as a group, and how they struggled with that aspect. But it was about the fans, and they wanted to deliver, and that they did. So, congratulations to BTS for coming back. And if you haven't seen the video for Swim, it features Lily Reinhart, who is an American actress here. And if you look, it's just a beautiful video. But this video and this music is #1 everywhere. So I don't know how you can't have seen it, but check it out. Moving right along to the next thing that we're talking about, we're talking Lisa from Blackpink. Now, Lisa made a huge debut on the show here, White Lotus, but she's making an even bigger debut in Vegas. Yes, you heard it right, Las Vegas. She is the first K-pop idol to have a Las Vegas residency. That's huge. That is huge here. And why? Because people have said that Las Vegas residencies for American artists are the new wave of music and how they do business. Because if you have a residency in Vegas, you've made it. And Lisa has definitely made it. She's going to have, I think, it's a 4 to 6 week residency in Las Vegas. And, it's huge because no K-pop idol has ever done this. And she's doing it as a solo artist in Vegas. I think that'll give her fans an opportunity to come see her. I think that gives all of us an opportunity to go see her. This is a big moment and a big thing. She doesn't have to worry about, a lot of people said, being that star, because she is just that. I think you'll really get the gist of it if you do some more research on Vegas and residencies, because she's going to be there, and it's a great thing for her. So we are happy for Lisa. Congratulations. Moving right along, Coachella. It's happening like right now. And let me tell you, Coachella is huge because we get to see the kickoff of it this week. Jackson Wang from GOT7. Now, people know him from GOT7, but he made history as the first Chinese artist at Coachella. So that is huge. But following him is none other than the legendary Taemin from Shiny. It is unbelievable. He is making K-pop history as the first Korean K-pop solo artist to appear at Coachella, and he is doing the English version of his album. So this is even more spectacular. I actually had an opportunity to see him on J-HUD. See why people, kind of refer to him as the Michael Jackson of K-pop, because his movements and the way he did the microphone and all of that was, I loved it. He had the fans in a frenzy. And on top of that, he walked through that spirit tunnel like he was a pro. He was gliding and moving through. I actually loved it. He delivered a great performance on J-HUD, but I know he's going to do even greater at Coachella. So if you can get out there to see him, see him. That's significant. And people are saying, there's rumor that Big Bang is going to make an appearance with him as well too. I don't know how this is going to, kind of late play out, but if you can get out there and see him. I think this is going to be the summer of K-pop. Why? Because I think you're going to see so many phenomenal acts, starting off with KCON, which a lot of people are always drawn to, but KCON has a phenomenal phenomenal lineup for you this year on Island, right? I am so excited about that. You will also get to see P1 Harmony, My Crew Unique. Love it. You'll also get to see Young Jun from TXT. It's just nuts. Followed up with NCT 127. You're gonna see TXT. You're gonna see All Day Project. You're gonna see Alpha Drop One. Zero Base One is also gonna be there too. And that the new unit of Zero Base One, because we know the other four members exited. But I mean, this is insane. They have a phenomenal lineup of people for KCON. So, this summer's going to start out hot and with a bang. And moving along in the summer, we can't talk about it without moving to Lollapalooza. Yes, the Lollapalooza will be held in Grant Park in Chicago. And guess what? Like Jenny is going to be performing. And that you'll get to see Espa, G-Idol, Cordis, right? This is going to be great for Lollapalooza. And they're including J-Pop this year. SB19, Yosuba 1 is going to be there. You're also going to see Ado. You're going to see, this is huge. So, this is great. This is absolutely great. Moving along, and I think that we want to end on this note because this shook up the K-pop industry in total this week. Mark from NCT SM is leaving SM. He is, doing his own thing. And he's leaving after, I think it's a total of 14 years if we include his trainee years, and 10 dedicated to the group of NCT. So this is a huge, huge loss, but for the industry. But I think it's going to be great for him. He's grown. He's got his own aspect idea of the music that he wants to put out, and you even heard Do Young come out from military service to give his support to Mark as well too as a member of NCT. This is sad in a lot of ways because Mark was considered the franchise player, like NBA players have in their teams, the franchise. You could plug and play him in any group of NCT or SM, and he would work, most definitely. But if anybody knows how to put groups together and continue, it's SM. They've done it and they continue to do it and they continue to be a success at it. So either way, I think this is a win-win for both. So congratulations. That's it for us this week in the K-pop news now. So yeah, we encourage you to come back, hit the subscribe button if you haven't, and if you like us, it doesn't cost you anything. Just hit that button. And until next time.